Where can you profit the most in 2026? A very popular but pointless query on the internet, because almost no one knows it for sure, except insider, but they won't share that information for free, let alone make it publicly accessible. Or you could ask a fortune sellers, but would you personally trust your capital to coffee ground readings? Still, I have a solution. It's been proven over the years. You can earn money trading in the stock market. Good money, in fact. The only question is where to start. In this video, based on your request, I've created a detailed guide on one of the most reliable brokers, Quotex, how to use it, and most importantly, how to start earning money. You'll find everything in this video. It is not just a review, it is your jump starting push into the world of trading. Let's go. Alright guys, we are in the Quotex trading terminals. Right in the center, in the charts, our main tools. Everything else is located on the left and right, with important things also at the top. Now we'll go through all those elements step by step. Here is the balance and the notifications tab. This is where you can deposit and withdraw your funds. And this is the asset, name, and the trade type. The next one is the expirations and the configuration period for the trade. You can set any time limit you want, but personally, we trade with a 1 minute trade durations. And this is the trade size, the amount you are risking in each positions. It will be deducted from your balance, and if successful, return it with profit. You can enter any amount, but I don't recommend trading with some bigger than 5% of your deposits. The payout depends on your trading size. Higher risks, higher reward, but you shouldn't overdo it. Next are the directions buttons, and we'll look at this in details. I've frozen the time, and here it is where the price has paused. It can move in either directions. Here I click up or down, trying to predict the correct directions. The up buttons means I expect the price to rise, to go up at least a little bit during the expiration period, which is 1 minute. Even a minimal rise is enough. The down button means I expect the price to fall, to draw at least a little, against within our expiration period of 1 minute. This is the core mechanics of all trade in the trading terminals. You can track your trade right here. Now let's break down the top part of the interface. Our asset list. It's customizable, and clicking any button takes you to a new chart for different assets. So by switching between tabs, you can find good trade setups and analyze the entire market at once. You add trading instruments right here. This is the tab with your favorite assets, and you can add almost anything here. The list is huge. Just click the start and it will be saved for you. Clicking on an asset, add it to the top list and opens the charts. We can trade currency pair. That's our foundations. There is also cryptocurrency, many different tokens, commodities, and stock of many well-known companies. Simply choose what interests you and enter the market. But I recommend starting with a currency pair. It is the basis. One more thing about all assets. Next to each one is a table like this showing the payout percentage. The higher the value shown for each expiration, the greater the profit in your trade. Try to choose the higher value. Here we have support request, the account tab tournament, and the local market. Below are the platform interface, settings, and charts parameters. The most interesting part, I've opened the drawing sections. Here, you can add almost any object to the chart for analysis. Right now, I've set the trend line, a useful tool for determining the price directions. I've highlighted its downward slope. Here, I can change the color of this line and also make it thicker or thinner. I can also copy these elements and move them right on the chart, enhancing my personal market analysis. Here I've already drawn a channel and you can see the price is moving within it. You can make forecast and trade. but that's for later. Let me show you another interface element. An important part is the time frame. We'll get back to that. And here you can change the chart type. We have candlestick set, the most common method of display used by the majority of traders. Let's focus on this for a moment. Each candlestick represents a time segment of price movement. Its body is the path the quote has taken from the moment it's opened until it closed. Its shadows, the bars at the boundaries, indicate where the price reached but then move away before closing. The start and finish are shown only by the body frames. And yes, a green candle means grow and a red means decline. We can set others display methods like a simple line or choose bars, a more outdated format that's not popular now, but it works similarly to candles. There is also Heiken Hashi, a special type that deserves its own video due to an unusual form and usefulness for traders. We'll cover them in detail another time. Let me now switch back to standard candlesticks. The most convenient and common format, and the one I personally recommend sticking with. Now we have the last interface element left, indicators. We have an impressive list of different tools to choose from. I will add the ZigZag, which automatically connects high and lows. It can also be configured by changing parameters that affect how it's automatically plotted on the chart. This is an important part of preparing strategies, guys. We can also style the indicator's appearance to our taste. Make it more noticeable or easier to perceive. That is up to you. You can remove the indicators right here if you don't need any more. Well, I've just shown you all the key elements of the interface. Now we need to see how it works in practice. Here we already have an opportunity to enter the market based on the channel I drew earlier. Look at the price has bounced down from the upper boundary, and since it's moving within the channel, it's likely to decline. We have just conducted an analysis of the currency pair and anticipate it will move down. We have the expiration set to 1 minute, meaning we are counting on at least a short-term decline. Let's open the trade right now. That's it. We are in the market, friends. Now, everything depends on it and the accuracy of our forecast. This should be fine, as the asset is indeed moving predictably within the channel. The direction is visible even intuitively. Now, while we are in the trade, all we have to do is wait for the expiration to finish. Since we have chosen 1 minute, the trade will close exactly 60 seconds after pressing the entry buttons. My actual result now depends slowly on the market force. The court needs to draw at least a tiny bit, and then the sum in my balance will grow slightly. We are approaching the end of the trade. Pay attention to the number on the trading account. And now finish. The position is in a profit. This is clear from the notifications. Let's check the balance again. It has increased. That's a success, friends. Now I will look at the charts and we'll find another entry points. Let's go. It is time to trade using our indicators. Let's not forget about ZigZag, which is essentially a broken line whose angle from levels. This level became the point where the chart's bouncing downward, indicating its intent to decline further. And that is our reason to enter a down trade. So let's do it right now. That's it. I'm in the market and we have exactly 1 minute of expiration until we get our profit. And yes, friends, let's not confuse our 1 minute time frame and expirations. They are different things. The time frame is the closing time of one candlestick. Right now, I've set it to 1 hour, and our chart has transformed each candle's last 60 minutes. Let's switch back to a more workable time frame that suits our 1-minute expressions. And while there's still time, let me talk about your income. Yes, it depends on the trade size, but keep it in mind, this is the payout value, not the net profit. The actual increase to your deposit will be the difference between the payout and your investments. Keep this in mind when opening your trade and expecting a change in your balance. We are approaching the end of our trade, and yes, it is closing in profit. The balance has increased and we can switch assets. Let's go. We returned to our channel and opened the trade for growth. We can extend our setup, adjusting it to the currency price locations. But that's not the main things. Pay attention to ZigZag. There is a new bounce upward from its angle, and that's the reason for growth. And yes, you can remove outdated elements. Don't clutter the charts. It's better to have a clear view of the indicator signals, which are sometimes more important. I also want to say that understanding the terminal layout isn't enough. You need to master it, meaning being able to make quick decisions. This is crucial when the market events unfold rapidly. Your long-term success depends on the speed of your reactions and the correctness of your actions sequence. Right now, I closed at a loss. It's happened, but I immediately double my risks to recoup the loss. I repeated the trade because I'm confident in the positive outcome and grow up to this level. I have a clear understanding of the trading conditions, its durations, and the risk size. I'm working almost on autopilot, making decisions quickly and handling all market challenges. A few more words about the interface. In its settings, you can personalize it. For example, set a time to your liking. That is entirely up to you guys. Personally, I prefer working with completely standard parameters. You, however, should make everything as convenient as possible for yourself to maximize the efficiency of your trading sessions. By the way, while you are beginners, I recommend trying my free signals on Telegram. Come on over, the link is in the descriptions. And here's the confirmations of my effectiveness. Cover the lost friends and we can wrap up our interface breakdown. So let's go. That's it. You are not just a viewer, you are a new participant. You know where the main buttons are. Understand what a time frame and expirations are, and know how to place trade. All that left is to take your first step. I will let you in on the secret. The main principle of success in trading in 2026 isn't about complex strategy. Is it about consistency? Don't chase huge profit right away. Start with a demo account, hone your understanding, and then move on to a real one, beginning with a minimal amount. Your trading journey has just begun, and I wish you a maximum success and rapid progress. Speaking of which, my Telegram channel will definitely be useful for your start, as I post not only signals but also useful traders life hack and break down our trading systems. If you have questions, write me there in DMs. I will be glad to help you. We welcome newcomers, so come and join the team. Also, subscribe here so you don't miss anything. Hit the like buttons if you find this video useful and interesting, and definitely leave a comment. I'll be happy with any feedback. See you again very soon. Take care and have a good luck with your trading.